Well, hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another fantastic episode of Let's Play Pokemon Leaf Green. This is our Nuzlocke of Pokemon Leaf Green, and this is episode number 15. This episode's a little bit shorter than the usual, although it seems to be quite on par. We are down here on Cycling Road after last episode, and as you can see, I did end up getting rid of Puff Daddy and I put in Mole. I feel like Mole is a little bit more applicable at the moment, although I'm kind of going back and forth on that decision, to be brutally honest with you, but we'll see. It depends how the next 2 to 3 episodes go. I think Puff Daddy might be a better solution, especially with Koga upcoming, but I wanted to take this time to level up some of our Pokemon here on Cycling Road while we had the opportunity. I also got the good old doggo joining me on the video today. She's looking excited. She is smiling into the microphone. Not sure if you can hear her breathing, but she is having a good old time laying here on the couch with me. And here we are, I'm switch training Mole. Like I said, I'm trying to get him up to speed in case we do end up using him long term. I don't think we will. It just doesn't seem fitting. I don't think... He's not like the... He's a good Pokemon, but he's not perfect for our team. He's not like the end goal. Like what I would say is like a dominant player. Like I don't think he'll ever become that, and that's where some of my hesitancy here lies with Puff Daddy that you could probably sense last episode, because I did these 2 back to back, and you know, I sort of already knew what the outcome was going to be, so I keep going back and forth on Puff Daddy versus Mole, but we'll see what happens. For now, we're training Mole. Mole can learn Cut. That's important. Yeah, and Puff Daddy can't. Shit. Yeah, but we could leave Mole on the team and replace Dinos with Puff Daddy. That was my thought. Mole's evolving. I don't know. I've never had one of these. Maybe I did in Pokemon Ruby, but as soon as it evolved, I let it go. I more so just want it on the team. I can't remember back that far, but we have a Sandslash now, and Sandslash is actually like a pretty good Pokemon. I don't think it's great, but it covers a lot of grounds, so it's fun to have on the team. And like I said, I got the good old dog here. She's joining in on the episode, just looking for some pets. And we get to catch our wild Pokemon on the route. We had a Rattata, but we never had a Raticate. And we didn't get the opportunity to evolve a Rattata. So that is an important distinction. Now we can catch Raticate. And I think Raticate's a pretty cool Pokemon. Honestly, I might replace Mole with Raticate. It has Hyper Fang, and Hyper Fang's a pretty damn good move. The accuracy isn't quite great, but excellent Pokemon. Regardless if we're going to keep him or not, I want to catch him. And that's the important part. And I've already got a name picked out in my brain. I know what I'm going to name him. If we catch him on this turn, I know. Shit. Now I have to change my mind. Okay, alright, I got a good one. Let's throw another Great Ball at him. I know what I'm going to name him. It's going to be Legendary. That's not going to be the name, but the name's pretty good. Look at how good that Hyper Fang does. That's impressive. I mean, I'm pulling Jim out of there because he might actually die. If he got hit with another one of those, he'd be dead. And Jim's not a schluff. Jim's not fully evolved, but he's no schluff. Good old 2 Chains, man. 2 Chains doesn't get a lot of love. 2 Chains should get more love on this channel, honestly. He's a pretty excellent team member. Like, anytime I pull him out and I need him in a clutch moment, he performs. Like, he just does what he needs to do. No complaints. Even though he's got 3 heads that could squawk at me, he just does it. And he does it well. Let's throw another Great Ball at this Raticate. Hopefully this gets him. Fingers crossed. We got him. Good job, Average Joe. You did it, big guy. Yes. It's gonna be my chunk. He's chunky. There's no other reference that could possibly relate to. So, yeah, he's Chunk. What a great name. And here you'll see, I left this in because this was like a holy shit moment. Everybody's in deep trouble. Key sends out Mankey, I send out Mole. Mole looks cool now that he's evolved, but we don't have much that could handle Mankey. Scrambled can, but Scrambled's severely underleveled, and I don't want to lose Scrambled. Scrambled has like a huge HP stat right now, and he's going to be like our team buffer. And I mean, that's psychic typing. Like, yeah, look at what it does to the Mankey. And 4 levels under? That's huge. Scrambled can take care of business. Primeape, I think Scrambled can handle it. He might come close. It's going to be challenging. So this is more of like an equal battle, right? Because he evolves one time, I evolve one time. He's got the upper hand by 4 levels. This is more of an equal battle. Let's see what he could do when he attacks. Okay, not that bad. And that was a critical hit. So that's good. He can handle Primeape any day of the week. I think I got really scared going into that battle because we could have easily lost it, but we didn't. And that's the only important element here, is that we did not lose that battle whatsoever. Not even close. I thought we were going to be really close, so glad that didn't happen. I'm going to run down here. I don't know why I left this in. Maybe because the video is already under length to begin with, but I mean, substantially. The early episodes in this series were about 30 minutes long. Now they're all teetering in like that 20-minute mark, and this one's even 15. Yeah, it's just how it's been going. Like, you know, I record like an hour of footage and you only get 15 minutes out of it. Like, that's so much of this late game is just built around the foundation that you're going to spend time and grind these Pokemon. That it's not worth not doing that. I don't know. But here we could take Mole out of the group. I don't think Mole's a vital player. And Chunk already has a couple levels on him. We don't need to worry about him as much. If he dies, he dies. It's not a huge deal. We just need somebody who can learn Cut. Like, that's the only reason Mole was added back in there. Sorry, Mole, but that's about it. He has good ground coverage, but we don't need ground coverage for, like, the rest of the game. As far as I'm concerned, we really don't. Like, it's a nice add-on, but do we really need it? Probably not. Would be my answer to that. It's helpful, but other Pokemon can kind of do the same thing. Or if they can't do the exact same thing, at least they could buy some time so we could do the same thing. Let's heal our Pokemon. We left Chunk in a shitty situation when we picked him up. And then let's go. I just left a couple riders here at the end that we could watch. Just so you get a feel for Cycling Road. I'm sure if you've watched this Let's Play series before, you know what Cycling Road's all about. And I did Pokemon Yellow on the channel and covered Cycling Road to death because back then I wasn't filtering anything out. You got like every player battle individually. But I really wanted to shorten this up because Cycling Road is pretty long and redundant. It's a lot of fighting and poison types. Like, that's it. You pick your battles. But I did really want to spend this time, and that's what was frustrating with Mole, was I wanted to level up Scrambled because he's going to be really important late game. So I want to make sure he was in like a good situation. You can see even there at level 31, he has a higher HP stat than any other member on my team by like a mile. Like, that's really impressive. And look at that move pool. I mean, we're probably going to get rid of Reflect here to add Egg Bomb. The accuracy kind of sucks, but I don't really use Reflect, so it's not going to make much of a difference. And in the rare occasion that we need to use a normal type move on a Pokemon, it'll make a huge difference, so always that. Like I said, I left that last battle in there. I talked to this guy, and he says, like, there's some people we could talk to upstairs. Here's one of Professor Oak's aid. If we get 40 species, we can get the amulet coin. We didn't have 50. We might have 40, though. We only had 39. Jesus. The amulet coin's not all that important, either. I typically don't need a ton of money late game. Like, there's not a lot of stuff other than, like, potions and things like that that I would really spend money on, especially in a Nuzlocke. I can't buy revives and stuff. Here's a Snorlax. I didn't realize when I first approached this, but I already caught a Pokemon on this route. So we're going to move Snorlax into the bottom of box 1, along with Dratini, because we can't use those Pokemon, but I caught them in this Let's Play, not realizing that I broke my own rules, but we didn't break them because we never used them in battle. So I just want to be clear there. I caught them, but I put them in a spot where I can't use them, if that makes sense. I wish I caught the Snorlax in the other position, because Snorlax would be a fantastic team member. But sadly I didn't, and I want to be open and honest throughout this, because I could have easily cheesed this and probably added them to the team and nobody would have noticed, but even with 9 subscribers or 8 subscribers, however many subscribers there are, I'm not going to cheat on a Nuzlocke. It's more so a challenge to myself than anything, so just want to be open and honest, transparent throughout the process. Headbutt. I could do a bit. Yeah, it did. A Great Ball should be able to catch a Snorlax here, though. On the last time we weren't able to do so. We really got hosed. But usually, Snorlax at this level... Yeah, we caught him. Good job, Average Joe. That's how the other one should have went, but it didn't. You know, the one we could have actually used. Give him a nickname. Don't even know what I nickname him. Oh, I know what I nickname him. Good old Sleepy Joe. Sorry, Sleepy Joe. Sorry. I had to do it to him. Sleepy Joe. But there we go. Let's take him now. And you can see, I know I was already on this route. This is where I caught Doduo. So I immediately realized that I hosed up there. And Doduo is, I mean, 2 chains now. He's essential to the team. And I go back down to Fuchsia City to the Safari Zone. We're going to need to do our gym battle down here next episode anyways, so I head down here to save instead of saving up top. And that's pretty much it for this episode. If you liked, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe, all that good jazz. It definitely motivates myself in making videos in the future. Like I said, the only thing that I'm doing here real quick is I'm moving Snorlax, Sleepy Joe, and Dratini, which I think was named like Worm or something, over into box 1 into the bottom section, so that way I remember they're not dead per se, but I can't use them in this Let's Play. I just sort of hosed myself. Yeah, Worm 2. So you can see I go here and I move them from box 1. I think about box 3, but I'm not sure about it. But I move them down to box 2 in the lower section. So that way I remember, like, hey, these guys didn't die, but you can't add them to your team, which I think is the responsible thing to do. And it's a good way to stay in check with the rules. Then all I do is I go back and I clean up box 2 a little bit. Man, it sucks that we can't use that Dratini. That would be awesome. Let's move these Pokemon into a position that makes sense. And And that's going to be it for this episode, guys. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, please feel free to tune in. We'll have another episode coming out on Sunday. If you like Super Mario Bros., that will be coming out on Friday. But until the next time, everybody take it easy. Hope you all had a terrific week thus far and continue to have a terrific week tomorrow and good weekend. Take it easy.